Hey, we're officially live. Everybody can see us and hear us now. What's up? Hey, everybody say hi.
Oh.
Like to check the mics that way. Everybody in chat, let us know, if you don't hear anybody, anybody's muted or frozen, we'll get it fixed right away. Today's session is going to be around an hour and a half. We have to cut it just a hair short, a little bit of scheduling with Phil, so keep that in mind. If we get close, give me the little reminder. And let's dive right into it. I'm going to do a little recap, and we'll get into exactly what's up with this campaign and the current session. But before we do that, let's do what we always do. Let's go around the table. Everybody introduce yourself and your character. Ellen, start it off.
Sure can. I am Ellen, and I am a member of Roll to Cast. That's ROLE to Cast, which is an Australian variety TTRPG podcast. If you like cyberpunk, we've done 2 seasons of it, 2020 and Red, and it features the lovely Phil, who sits below me. So make sure that you check that out. Subscribe to it. Give us a rating, because that would really, really help us out. And I play Alley Katz, the rocker of your dreams.
Oh, yeah. Rockette.
Hello, everyone. I'm Rockette Fox. You know where to find me. Look up Rockette Fox. I'll be there. And I also have a podcast called Fantastically Strange, which is both fantastic and strange. And tonight, I'm playing Hades, who I guess we're all kind of just going along on her scavenger hunt of dreams.
Yeah, Phil.
Yes, I'm also part of Roll to Cast, a fellow Australian. I will note that we also have a YouTube channel with lots of gameplay on it, and we're working on some fun live video essay style TTRPG content as we speak. So get subscribed. If you do like what we do and you like the stories that we tell, we do have a Patreon that gets you our episodes early and lets you choose what we play in our monthly live stream. So please come support us. It makes a world of difference, and we get to keep coming on and telling cool stories with both through ourselves and with awesome people like Rob. And tonight, I'm playing Bud.
Oh, yeah.
Solo, who you vaguely remember seeing one time.
Before you died.
At the corner of your eye. Yeah.
Yeah. Before you caught a bullet to the head.
Yeah, that's
Brandon.
the guy you point at in heaven.
Oop, did we lose Rockette?
Hey, it's that guy.
I think maybe we did.
Rocket?
I know Discord's been a little glitchy the past couple days. I don't know if anybody noticed yesterday they had a big API issue, and like for half of the day it was down, so it's back now. So bear with us, anybody watching, if we freeze or any little glitching. We'll try to just keep moving forward. Brandon.
Hi, I'm Brandon Perkins, DM_Brando. I'm currently working on a novel called Sola, Harvest of Souls. That's SOLA, and it's on Royal Road. The link will be down below at some point, usually at the end of the stream, so feel free to check that out. Also, look me up on Patreon, patreon.com/Brandon_Perkins. And today I'm playing Rush, the fixer that's always in your dreams because you see my face everywhere.
Sure do.
Perfect. And I'm Rob Mulligan. I am the game master here every week, but I'm also the founder of Cybernation Uncensored. Cybernation Uncensored is a brand where we showcase lots of game masters, gameplay series, all kinds of content. Check it out. It's all about dystopian futures, cyberpunk style content. So if you like that, then we're the place you should check out. Cybernation Uncensored on Twitch and YouTube. We would really appreciate the subscribe and follow. We're also on all other social media. We have a really active Discord community, a Facebook group, an Instagram. I also have a Patreon. I've got a lot of gameplay coming up. If you're interested in joining, you can also contribute as an NPC. I'm also going to be launching myself as NPCs for gameplay and other creation sort of things. So keep your eyes peeled for those options. Before we move on, I do want to remind everybody that we are here because of Syrinscape. So make sure you follow and subscribe to Syrinscape on both Twitch and on YouTube. Also share the link. Take a moment right now and just grab this Syrinscape Twitch link, tweet it, share it on Facebook, post it around, walk over to your neighbor's house, knock on the door, let them know we're live. Do whatever it takes. Just let's get more eyeballs on our stream. We would really appreciate that. Syrinscape is an awesome tool. If you haven't checked it out, make sure you do. It's a way to add sounds and effects to your gameplay, whether around the table in person or virtually across the internet like we do right here every week. That being said, let's dive in. Everybody, make sure you check out the previous streams. We have all the VOD sessions on the Syrinscape YouTube. Check that out. You can see all the previous campaigns that led up to this campaign. It's an ongoing open world, so everything in the past does affect the future. So it is important to kind of check all those out so you don't miss any cool encounters, NPCs, rewards, repercussions, all that good stuff. To give you a little recap on the current campaign, it's called Friends Like Shadows, and it's kind of been started by Hades' sort of secret partner that's an AI. She's not too sure exactly what's up with this AI, but every once in a while it kind of gives her missions or gigs or things to do that lead to rewards or something. So she's kind of had that as a mysterious partner. They've planted a tracer on their buddy Pox that they saw at a midnight market. They were told don't rescue him, just let it go. They put the tracer, carried on with that previous campaign, and now they're into this one where it seems the AI is pursuing some of those things a little bit further. So far, they've had to go in and kind of follow a little bit of a scavenger hunt in a way. The AI is exactly as you would expect. It's very mysterious and vague. It just gives little things. They had to go find the secret ingredients and take cinnamon, which ended up being a file. Then they're told, go to this bodega to try to contact them. That's kind of where we left off. I'm going to get some sounds going, and then I'll recap the last sort of AI statement, and we'll take it right from there. Let me dive into Syrinscape here. Get some street sounds going. All right.
You just have like animals fighting.
Yeah.
Someone having a fight.
But yeah, you guys are in the city. You traveled over to Little China to this bodega because you ended up in this restaurant owned by the Sanguinetti family. You went down to the storage cellar, found the secret ingredients, were able to extract cinnamon from the system, which was this file. And you contacted the AI to let them know that you found this file. And the AI replied basically just saying, go to the Mei Ling Bai Donuts and Fried Rice Bodega on 5th and Figueroa in Little China. Go to the out-of-order Takashi Vendit and press the cough pops number 6 9 times. I will recognize your signal. So the team basically headed to China. They headed to Little China. They went to that bodega on 5th and Figueroa. You're out front. You just got dropped off. Were you guys, you guys were doing the combat cab, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you guys got dropped off out front. It's nighttime. It's a bit late. The city streets are kind of happening, just a good mix of people. It's pretty active. Out front of this bodega, you're basically looking at the Mei Ling Bai Donuts and Fried Rice Bodega. It's been there a long time, since the city was rebuilt. This, in Little China is very combat zone style, covered in graffiti, lots of advertisements, both old and current. And it looks fairly trafficked. People are coming and going. Let's start off with a little bodega chart encounter so I can kind of set the mood. Everybody get into roll 20. And everybody except for Alley Cats. I want Alley Cats to do it last. It'll make sense in a moment. But Bud, Hades, Rush. Everybody just roll a 1d6.
I don't like where this is going.
Me neither.
It'll be good.
4.
Yeah,
Okay,
for
1,
you.
4, and 6. All right, cool. As you enter the bodega and you step in, you can basically see an older woman running the counter. She almost looks like a grandmother of sorts. And as you come in, she just smiles and looks right towards you and just, oh, welcome, kids, welcome. Come on in. Just any shopping that you need. If you need any help, come on. She's very friendly.
A pack of smokes, thanks.
Where's
Oh,
your
no
vending
problem.
machine?
Yeah, she points towards the back. You can see in the back of the bodega, along the back wall, a whole row of vending machines. And as the AI said, you're supposed to go to the out-of-order Takashi Vendit. And when you look at these row of vending machines, you can see a bunch of, on ones and stocked ones. And then you see ones that look like they might be out of order as you go down. They look a little older, a little more corroded, maybe even have that sort of patina look, almost antique style. But as you go through that, you basically, as you're going down the aisle and you look back there, you see a small boy, a young man, but he looks very young, and he kind of walks up. He's wearing very skimpy clothes, and he just kind of looks at your group and says, hey, got any extra eddies? I could maybe do a favor. Ladies, gentlemen.
A favor?
He winks.
Oh.
How young is this kid?
He couldn't be more than like 19, of legal age, but very young looking.
What do they call them? Joy toys?
Little joy boy.
Yeah, joy boy.
Hey, get busy with something.
Yeah. Sorry, not for us, thanks.
Yeah. You sure? You sure? I mean, I could do a discount or something. And it's at that moment you see a couple that's kind of at the cooler rack pulling out some bottles of makeshift 6-pack wines to go. Kind of the top shelf for a bodega, I guess. But they turn around looking like kind of mid-level, low-level corpse. Exactly. They turn around. They kind of overhear that. And, oh, hold on. You offering a discount tonight? They look at you all. You don't mind? We'll cut in. The couple kind of looks to cut in.
Please.
Go for it.
Although, actually, can I try and drive up the price for this guy?
Sure, I think that would
I
be
don't
more of a
know.
fixer haggle, but you can try to do
Yeah.
a persuasion.
I want to try. Just,
She is
it's
persuasive, though.
a fellow person in the industry. Want to help him out?
Yeah, maybe have some
This person
industry
comes
insight.
Alley Cats approved.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. Give me your persuasion. Let me know what you're saying as they're saying, oh, yeah, you're offering a discount. If you don't mind, we'll step in.
Gosh, I don't know. I mean, I was pretty excited. If you don't know about this guy, they've got scream sheets all about his performance. So, you'll have
Wink.
to bid a pretty high price because I'm really looking to let off some steam. Is it persuasion you said?
Yeah, persuasion. Oh, no, I've
21.
never heard of him. You, honey? And
Yeah.
the female, no, I haven't heard of him either. But, I mean, if he's as good as this girl's saying, like, okay. Yeah.
Just a girl. This is Alley Cats. You've heard of Alley Cats?
No, I haven't. And then the guy's on his agent, and he's like, oh, shit. He like shows the girl, like, oh, I've seen some of your videos. But, wow, okay, can I get a picture?
Yeah, sure. Why don't you get one with the both of us?
Oh, perfect.
Like gesture to the guy.
He hands it. Here,
Come on,
honey,
get in.
here, honey, take it. She's like, no, I'm getting in this. She gets in it selfie style. They take it with all of you. They take the picture. Yeah, and he agrees. Yeah, no, that's fine. No, we'll pay full price on it. I mean, if she's vouching for you, then you must be good. Let's go. And the Joy Boy kind of like looks at you and like, oh, but thanks.
Aim respect
No
game.
worries. Yeah,
Kinda
get respect game.
Struts up to the counter, buys their liquor, and struts off with this couple leaving as the grandma-looking woman behind the counter just laughs and, oh, you kids are so crazy.
We sure
Take
are.
my, I'll take my smokes,
Time for this
tuck them in
crazy
my sleeve, and then walk back to the Takashi Vendit machine.
Yeah, let's get this done. I'm curious to see what the hell we've been doing all night.
Cool.
This one,
here we
right?
go.
Yeah, you make your way back.
80.
What was that, Hades?
Oh, I was gonna say, I'm assuming the proper machine is there, and findable.
Yeah, as you go down the line, you can see they're on roll 20. You get down the row, and you see towards the end some older Vendits, kind of like the AI described. They look like they could possibly be out of order, although the lights are on. This one does say Takashi Vendit, so it is that brand that the AI did describe. As you walk up, there's a group of kids kind of leaning up against the Vendit. They're kind of hanging out. There's 3 of them, 2 boys and a girl. They're all kind of vaping. They have different color vapes, and they're vaping. Their eyes are bloodshot red. Allie, give me a 1d6.
Why'd I have to go last?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, just 1? Okay. 2? Is it meant to be under something?
Nice. Yeah, and as you walk up and you notice them, they all look up and then they start talking to each other, and you can overhear them. They definitely mention the name Alley Catch. They recognize Allie. Whether a fan or not, these kids recognize her, these teenagers.
Damn kids and their vapes.
What is... Kids everywhere!
Yeah, I mean, the night is young, right?
Not young enough! They need to be in bed or something. You know what time it is? Look at this! Hades is just gonna try and, elbow through to get to the machine.
Yeah,
I forgot that you had a nice place to be home for when you were growing up, Hades.
A nice place to be home for.
I didn't say they should be. To say it's a school night, but school hasn't been running for like 5 years, so.
Yeah, they'll learn more out here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying the system is viable or anything. They're just in my way. I don't care. They could be in front of any of the machines. I don't want them in front of this machine.
And give me everybody give me a human perception.
Oh no.
One of the kids, as Hades kind of is elbowing through the 3 to get to this Vendit that they're all kind of around and leaning up against, one of them kind of steps up, in between Hades and the group. I just want to see a human perception here from everybody.
Well,
18.
-1.
18. Jesus!
oh God.
What does that mean? Are you temporarily blind?
He is messing with the cigarettes and
I
he's
just
not
don't
hearing
get
it.
people, okay?
Yeah, Phil.
Yeah.
Bud
Don't make sense.
has a
He's
negative
not-
1 human
not with us.
perception, and I'm thinking
Just for a -1, I'm like, what's up, buddy? What's happening?
maybe
going
he's focusing on rolling up the pack of smokes, lighting one up. He's maybe not even paying attention to these kids yet. But as Hades kind of elbows through, all 3 of you rush. Hades, Allie, all of you notice that this kid that kind of steps up for a split moment, you can tell he kind of puts on this face where he's kind of holding back excitement. Like Allie, you all of you heard them kind of mention her name. You can kind of tell he's holding back a little bit of fandom possibly, but he steps up and then he pulls out these canisters, these little vape carts, and he's just holding them. He's like, hey, y'all looking for that Canasynth? I got that new Biotechnica shit. It's got that Delta 8 in it, that THC, CBD, CBN. It's got all that combined with the flavors. I got five of the top flavors. He's talking to all of you, but he's looking right at Allie.
You run this little side hustle?
Yeah, yes, my crew. The other ones just kind of lean over and eh.
That's really cool. That's really cool to see that, you're giving something a go. Beats joining a booster gang, right?
Yeah. No, we don't. None of that gang life. Just that Canasynth. Have you tried any of it?
Look, I've tried everything at least once.
Nice. Yeah. No, this is the new line Biotechnica just put out. I mean, it's just not even really in the streets yet. And Rush, not even gonna make you roll. It has been in the streets now for half a year. He's acting like he's got the exclusive on this cool thing that just hit the streets, but you've been seeing it for a while. It's yeah, but I got it. I mean, I'm the only one. If y'all want to get some,
I'm enjoying Brandon's face journey of what to do.
Yeah, just hey.
and he's
Good
holding-
hustle, guys.
Before it hit the streets, yeah.
yeah. If you want, I could probably get a hookup too. If you want to, get the line on it. You could do a little resell, maybe make a little money off this too. He's looking at you, Rush.
Hey, kid. I like you. You could be a fixer one day. If you work real hard, you work on those salesman skills. Now look, this stuff has been on the streets for about 6 months now.
Oh.
I know, because I'm a fixer.
His face kind of drops. He looks embarrassed. One of the friends leans up behind him, and just you can hear like the whisper, just like when they were mentioning alley cats, and you hear your name, Rush. Like that rep roll must have hit just right. At least the kid behind him mentions Rush, and he's just like, his face kind of drops. He's like, "Oh."
Now look, if you like, if you are willing to step away from this machine, we've got some business here. But maybe I could give you a couple of lessons in what it's like to be a fixer in Night City. Someday, not now, but just give you a little bit of, advice on how to get started.
That'd be great. I was just joking about First On, like I was, kind of hyping it, and but like.
No, that's how you get it done.
Yeah, exactly.
That is how you get it done. You've got a good start, okay? The problem was your story wasn't entirely believable because your audience happened to know the truth.
Yeah, it's important to know how to recognize a pro when you see one.
Yeah, he looks embarrassed.
Yeah,
Don't be
worry about
embarrassed.
it.
This is a learning experience.
I appreciate it. But
Now
yeah,
we've really got to get to this Vendit, if you wouldn't
Yeah.
mind.
Here is my card. Call me sometime. Not too soon. I'm busy. All right?
okay.
Are we running Edge Runner apprenticeships now?
Sure.
Not for everybody, but this kid's got something. There's a spark here.
He puts the card.
Community outreach.
And he puts the card in his pocket, and he turns and kind of like hits his friends, like, "Give us some room. Come on, back up. It's all yours." He kind of like backs up, like dragging them out, like, "Thanks." Like they kind of like step
awesome.
out front.
Thanks. Yeah, don't look at us. Move back.
Hades, what was it? Cough pops?
Oh my god. Okay, finally. What else? Who else? Who else is here?
Nobody. Right now, the bodega is actually empty. It's just the grandma at the counter.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's see.
Off pops, right?
I'm imagining they're pretty easy to find on the thing.
Yeah, when you look on it, you can see the cough pops number 6. As the slogan said, press it 9 times. I will recognize your signal.
Well, here goes, I guess. And Hades is going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, right then the
Oh,
machine.
right, you're done.
The machine kind of like lights up, and you can see like the other parts that were out light up and then go back out. And then you see the machine kind of tick, and something like drops down in. And you see it open, and you see this package. I'm going to bring it up on roll 20.
It better be Eddie's.
Let's see here.
What could be something cooler than Eddie's Bud?
You
Like
can buy
pies?
anything cool you want with Eddie's.
There you go. Yeah. This,
Oh no, it's actual cough pops.
Yeah, these cough pops sort of pop down into the thing as this little audio plays, and it just says Continental Brands Cough Pops. Pop a tablet into a Continental Brands cough popper, pour in some water, and you'll soon have 8 ounces of brownish water with a sort of coffee taste. And it says, ignore the tingling sensation on your tongue. That's just the supercharged caffeine working.
These suck because you gotta have the cough pops machine. They made it not compatible with any other coffee machine. It sucks.
Does it work instant? Could you just drop it in some hot water and stir it a little bit?
No. Then you just get grainy coffee.
Man.
And
They
at
don't
that-
even work that well. You have to chew them to get any sort of result. Hades is going to open it and like pop one in her mouth and start chewing on it.
Nice. Yeah,
Wait, no, we don't know what that is.
Yeah, when you take it out, the first thing you notice is it's extremely dry. You're missing the 8 ounces of water at the right temperature, as well as this is an expired pack. So it's just,
Believe it.
it's like coffee chalk cardboard in your mouth. It's extremely difficult to chew and get down, but you're chewing it. And once you take that out of the compartment, the little screen kind of lights up, and another recording or voice comes through the speaker. And it just says, "Hello, Hades. Please place the secret ingredients into the compartment."
Eyes like dinner plates as that caffeine hit.
You can see the pupils dilate.
It's shaking.
Yeah, I mean, it's gross, but it is very caffeinated, so she's gonna put another one in her mouth and start munching on it. And then she'll, I guess, she just saved she downloaded the information, so I guess she'll just, does she have to jack in to pass it over?
No,
or,
you have, you have the file. You can easily extract it onto a disk and place it in. You could plug in and transfer however you want, but either way, you get that file into it.
Yeah, she'll
You have a
just.
chance to.
She has
Sorry.
all sorts of stuff on her. I'm sure she has some sort of old thumb drive or something. She'll just
Chips.
and
Shots.
chuck it into the bottom portion of the minute.
What was that, Phil?
Do you have a chance? I was just wondering if Hades had a chance to look at them on the way over.
I think they were pretty secure
Right,
from what
fair.
we saw whenever she
That
went into
makes
the actual
sense.
system. But she took all of them. She took cinnamon and all of the other secret ingredients too, because I mean, didn't say not to.
Yeah, and if you want on your way over, you can give me your cryptography roll. Try to, decrypt these.
At least get
Ooh,
some
I like
metadata on them.
18.
Kind of files they are.
Yeah, you're not able to get into them. You try, but
Yes.
they are extremely locked in, password protected, very high caliber information here.
Oh.
But you place it into you place one of the disks with that info, with that cinnamon, the secret ingredient cinnamon, into this vendit, and the AI responds. It says, "Thank you. Please stand by. Processing."
Also, to clarify, she's only passing cinnamon over, not the other ones.
Correct. Yeah, it just says, "Please stand
Feel like-
by. Processing."
Yeah,
Feel
we
like
grabbed
we're
a
in one
few,
of-
didn't we?
We did. I hope
I
it
feel
doesn't
like
take
I'm
too
in
long.
one of those movie vids.
Which ones? Not mine.
Yeah, when they were romanticize Edge Runner life with its all mysterious hacking and secret files and stuff.
But we kind of live that life.
I know, but they never get it right on vids, man.
No. Well, it's too expensive to have the actors do full BDs.
Mysterious
They tried to-
anyway. I feel like we usually know what we're doing. I mean, while we're in it, while we're doing it, we know what we're doing.
I don't think we've ever known what we've been doing.
Hey, I know
since
what I'm
we
doing.
Started working together, smoking that cigarette.
Point and shoot.
Oh, right.
My job's simple. You guys got the hard parts.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
that hard. She puts another of the cough pops in her mouth.
Oh God. At this point, Hades' teeth are just all black,
See-
just stained and corroded with this old cough pops, like this brown black.
You're gonna see color. It's gonna see sounds at some point.
Yeah.
They're just like real bloodshot now.
Yeah, give me a little resist torturing drugs.
Well, also, I will say that she does have. I
This
got
is why
one.
you're the crowd favorite, by the way.
She did get toxin binders, so I can add to.
Yes!
Oh.
Nice.
Very handy.
So.
I love it. It's less of like a in case I get poisoned, and more of a in case I casually poison.
For the inevitable poisoning of herself.
Yeah.
But what a power move! Just like taking poison in front of someone.
To get the caffeine.
Inconceivable.
Technically, caffeine
critical
is poison.
success.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, you're able
19.
to. It's old, and you're catching you felt a little bit dizzy off the caffeine rush, but you were able to fight back the urge to throw up and kind of lose it a little bit. Like you're holding it down. You're able to get the caffeine. It's a little odd. You have black teeth, but you're okay.
You're
Hades,
gonna
do you
need
maybe
to go
wanna
to the toilet
pace
so
yourself?
bad.
Well, she did go to school because she grew up corp life, and I mean,
Oh,
you
right,
don't-
yeah.
You don't think those kids are chewing on some cough pops?
That's
Oh,
how they
God.
get through the finals. Yeah.
I've
That's
been
right.
on Tumblr. Saw someone make a heart attack drink, which was like 3 energy drinks, coffee, and crushed up Adderall.
Yeah, at that point the Vendit lights up again and makes a ding noise, And then you hear the AI voice through the speaker one more time. And on the screen, an image actually pops up when it speaks, but it says, please go to 19/7 in the Apollo building exec zone. Find and take this access pass. And then on the video screen, you basically see that the image kind of change to this access pass.
Did everybody hear that? What
Okay.
we're supposed to be doing? Did we hear that, or was that just me? Are we ready to go? Does anybody need
No,
anything else here?
No, we're good.
All right,
we
well, we're
get-
gonna go now. We're gonna go. We're gonna leave. We're leaving.
we get-
Bye, lady. Bye, old
I'm just
lady who
gonna-
runs the place. See you later. Bye.
I'm just gonna grab a water. I think you need a water, Hades.
Yeah, she's already outside. She's gone.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a water.
Yeah, you can see Hades standing out front looking up and down the street like all twitching and
I'm just gonna pay for a bottle. Thank the lady. Be on my way.
you kids
I
come back
imagine
again.
By the time Allie gets outside, Hades has just started like taking off as if she's gonna walk.
Just like speed walking.
Yeah, just like.
I like Warped
So
Wolf.
by
Warped Wolf in chat says outside Hades is in orbit.
Yeah, he's gone.
You go out and
Right
somehow
now.
she's like floating, going like Hades.
She's ascended to her
We're
people.
just gonna hold on to her ankle. All right.
now by exec zone, do you mean the one in the foothills, or is it the
Oh yeah, when
in town?
yeah, why don't you give me everybody can give me just a library search. And I'll get that plus from your agent. I'll give you some info on that.
Nice.
15.
Nice.
That's an 8.
Not so nice.
A 12.
Library. 14.
Hey.
You're not finding much except that it's a building in the exec zone somewhere. But Hades finds a little bit more information, which makes sense. You know, being a net runner, she's able to kind of do a little digging around and some research, get behind some firewalls or something, and finds that, the Apollo building is in the exec zone. It's, in that walled-in community hillside. The Corp zone. This area is a special gated and heavily defended community reserved for high-ranking corporate execs and their families. As well as luxury homes, this area has its own shopping and recreational facilities, including golf courses, private spas, and clubs. The Executive Zone, a new zone with only one district for the safety and pleasure of the corporate elite, carved out of the open hills surrounding the city. So you basically know that, the Exec Zone there, it's completely walled in. Usually has decent security, electric fence, some environmental defenses, drones. They have their own district security on top of normal NCPD. Obviously, they're heavily funded. It's not the easiest place to get into. Hades, aside from it being secure, that like getting in and out requires some type of like proof of residency or employee pass or guest pass. You also know that the only ways in are pretty much the roadside guard gates that go in and out the entrances or the monorail. The monorail that was rebuilt during the time of Red strictly just loops from Little Europe through the exec zone. I believe it also goes out to Haywood or the Watson development. But again, you need the proper passes, whether residency, employment, or guest. And it's not easy. It's extremely secure. Other than that, you don't know that Apollo building. You've got to go to 19/7, which is 19th floor, number 7 unit. You don't see any information on that, as it's very typical with the exec zone anonymity.
Here.
I think you're going too fast to make intelligible sounds, Hades.
Secure, secure, secure. There's a lot of drones and bullets, and it's very secure.
This thing doesn't have a code or a key to get in, or
I mean, none
it
of
just
us
says
already
that we
have
have to
one.
make. So I guess we just have to make our own way there.
It's like a gated community. Rush, do you reckon you can get us a pass? Day pass? Employee pass? Contractor pass?
Eh.
I don't know. Maybe we could talk up a little bit of something.
I mean, even
Well,
though
if anyone can get one, it's you, man.
Yeah. Do I know if I'd be able to to get like a day pass or something for us all?
It's not easy. You would need, to have like a legitimate appointment, relationship, employment, something along those lines. But you are a fixer. You have a lot of connections, in your arsenal. So if you want to look at your sort of fixer connections and people you work with, think of options or ideas. I'm open to anything that you might want to try. But you do have connections to, execs and corporate style people that. Deal with that sort of district and stuff a bit more.
Right, because I do have Bob Higgins, the Corp President of Power Independent, and Sawyer, Corp Exec at Petrochem.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not a bad place to start.
Bob sounds
Bob-
more
yeah.
viable.
Every
Supplies
Bob I've
power.
ever known has been a good Bob.
He's
So-
your uncle.
Yeah, Bob's your uncle. There you go. Nepotism. So I'll call Bob Higgins and see if he can hook us up.
Okay. Yeah, you give him a call. He answers. This is Bob Higgins. Rush.
Hey, Bob, how's it going? Good to talk to you.
He's going all right.
Yeah, so, well, I'll call because, we're looking to be able to get some day passes for 4 individuals to get into, sorry, what was the name of the building again?
The Apollo building in the exec zone.
Into the Apollo building. You familiar with the place? I'm sure you are.
Oh, yeah, I think we even have a couple of our execs in a Canap up in there. Yeah, I'm familiar. What is this pertaining to? Obviously, we'll be attached to these passes. I'll need to know this is on the up and up. No disrespect, Rush, but I do know some of the business you get involved with.
Oh, yeah, we'd be doing good things.
Give me
Offer him money.
give me a
I don't want to lie to him, but
yeah. Give me
it's terrible. With this
give me a
today.
persuasion with that. Yeah.
All right. All
It's
right.
cute that Rush doesn't
No.
want to lie.
Bob, come on.
It's at 18.
Well, that's I got to be honest. It's a little hard to swallow, Rush. I can't picture too much good, but I'll tell you this. Here's what I could do. I'm gonna act like that's what you said, and that's your word, and that's good. I'm gonna pass you on a pass. I can get you 2 of these. I can get you 2 of them. I know you say you need 4. You might want to pursue a different avenue for more, but I can at least afford 2 on these anonymous guest employee passes. This is sort of an internship pass, so it's got a little less attachment. If it does come up, I'll just say it's not an official employee. Those actually came up missing, so I hope you understand that as well. But
Absolutely.
Sure.
That works perfectly.
You want to stop by the main office? I'll leave it with Trudy at the desk.
Yeah, you got it, Bob. Thank you so much.
Sure. As always, Rush.
You look a bit flustered, Rush.
Hey. Oh, man. Bob is a new contact, and, man, sometimes when I talk to these bigwigs, I just get a little, butterflies in the stomach.
Is it because they could have you whacked for like half a month's pay?
Well, I guess that does kind of cross the mind, but it's partly because I really look up to some of these guys. Not all of them, but I look up to Bob.
Any lowlife can have you whacked too. It's not
That's
not
true.
Yeah.
exclusive to class.
I've
Have
heard
you
of
seen
bozos
Corp
taking
Muscle,
people left for no reason.
That's
What
true.
was that?
I was saying, have you seen the kind of muscle the corpse are?
Most of them are pretty weak, actually. They don't do a lot of exercising on their own.
Yeah, they have an
It's mainly
idea.
the implants that got you
I
worried.
know, but the implants
Targeting
right strength.
scopes.
It's all for looks. It's all for looks.
So what's the end
So-
result, Rush? Did we get in?
We got 2 passes, intern passes. So we still need to come up with 2 more, or we'll have to split us up.
And as you know,
Hades, do you think you can dupe them?
Oh, maybe Hades. Any way you could duplicate some passes?
sure. Does anybody have forgery?
Let me check.
I mean, you don't need it. You can still do a roll just using your stat with 0 skill, but if you have that, that would help, obviously.
I got 2 in forgery.
Stop
Yeah.
encouraging
Ooh.
bad behavior, Rob.
What was that?
I said,
Oh,
stop
that's-
encouraging bad behavior.
I accidentally
You
still
could
have
The edge on us. What are you talking
I know,
about?
this is
No, I
Cyberpunk.
mean-
I'm toning this down for a PG Cyberpunk game. Let's...
No, not forgery. I mean, for the players, you
Oh,
could do this and have no skill in.
Yeah,
Yes, yeah.
I get it.
You could screw this up.
I feel fine about forgery, honestly.
Yeah, keeping
Yeah,
in mind
good.
here,
That's on the record.
and just to give a little insight on how this would work, whoever wants to do the forgery and try to duplicate these, you absolutely can. You know, it's not hard to, you know, hop on a computer, do some things, print it, go to a local, whatever. The idea here is that's going to be the DV that might be contested if someone's examining, trying to see if it's fake or not. You see what I'm saying? It's almost like how a cloak would work for me. So whoever wants to do it, you can decide it's Hades or Rush, and you could both make it, see who gets the higher number, and be like, yeah, we're going to use this one, these two. You know what I mean? And that'll be the
Right.
number. Did you both roll it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I rolled
Okay.
an 11, but I accidentally still had the +2, so it's actually a 9.
Okay, then yeah, it
great.
sounds like Rush's 13 is what you guys will be using,
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
that's the route you're going. So right now you have the 2 main passes, and you're able to make 2 more at a DV 13
Okay.
Can I
forgery.
actually roll? Let's see, what would this be under? Hang on, let me look.
We're still in a nice dressed up gear too, so
Yeah.
Would I know anybody?
Chafing.
Although your
Since
butter your butter is wearing off, your nipples are starting to get raw again. But moving on, Hades, what was that?
Well, since Hades had a background in corpse, she would probably still know some people, right? Like, and I'm wondering maybe there's some family that didn't totally get booted out. Like, I'm curious if there's any way I can roll to see if there's anyone I could contact.
Well,
That
all your
is
I
actually
believe all your family kind of is out of it. No more court lifestyle or hookups or anything like that. But that's not to say, and correct me if I'm wrong, if I'm remembering that in the session 0.
My family is,
But
but I
your
was wondering
past-
if there's anyone I would have still known.
Exactly. Do you have someone, I'm not remembering in particular, but someone in your family life path, anyone you dated or worked with, past job, anything that we mentioned? I know we're like, 30-something sessions in from session 0. I'm trying to remember myself. But but if anybody remembers something like that, absolutely, that would work. Anybody has like a corp or exec sort of hookup, they might live out here or at least work for someone that, might.
I come from the sea.
You come from the sea.
You do.
So no.
Really? Well, I was wondering if
I
I
am a
might
crab.
have a patron, if you will.
Yeah.
Maybe one of my
Give
top
me-
tipping subscribers.
Sure, give me a 1d10. Let's see if it's under your luck stat.
Is it Big Daddy 65, as it were?
Yeah, I like that.
Big _ Daddy _.
As it would be.
Sorry, was that 1d10?
Yeah,
got caught
1d10.
up.
Let me know if it's under your luck stat.
What is my luck stat?
Probably not 8.
Nope.
No luck. You go through it, and you do have some higher paying clientele and stuff, but nothing of that caliber. At least none that you can see. They might be there, but possibly anonymous.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I got nothing on my end.
We'll go with these 3D printed passes.
2
I
passes and
mean-
2 printed ones.
Seems
Rush,
like our
Rush
only
was able to
choice
get
right
2.
Hmm.
At least from
And
that.
then we
hookup.
electronically duped them, right?
Exactly.
Level 13
Yeah.
wise.
And that was from that hookup asking for passes.
yeah, my,
13's not amazing, but
That's better
Maybe
than
we'll
nothing.
Maybe we'll get lucky.
my only other thought is if I got in touch with Tori from Waste Management, maybe she'd be able to pull up some of the trash that came from this building and find us some passes.
I am not looking at sanitation ever again. Ever again. Never
What?
again.
Because of the dumpster?
Because of everything that we went through with that whole cow business.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not-
you know,
Violates my code of ethics.
I'm not doing it.
you would be surprised how clean waste management people are. I mean, they sure they deal with some dirty stuff, but that just means they know how to clean up. You know?
We're not talking about the people. We're talking about the trash itself.
Yeah, that's. Thank you, Hades.
Yeah, no.
we have to go
I'm
dumpster
talking
diving,
to
I'll
the
do it.
people. It's, yeah,
Okay, if there's any dumpster involved, that's your job, bud.
that's it,
Yeah.
Slick. That's it. You.
I gotta be useful for something, right?
You will be slick out after you get out of that dumpster.
Yeah.
Yeah, might ruin
We
your
don't-
nice clothing.
We don't know if anyone's
yeah.
even chucked out a pass, so.
Yeah. Do not get any stains
True.
on that, by the way.
It's a real gamble.
Well,
Well,
you can do that if you want.
Should
You
we
can call
give it a
Tori.
try or no?
Yeah, let's try all avenues. We don't want to get caught at
Might
the
as
gate
well.
by
No.
corp security flashing fake passes, right? If we can avoid it.
Yeah.
I think that's probably smart to not get caught.
All right. So I'll give Tori a call.
Yeah, you give her a call, and just like the others, you have direct lines to these people. After a few rings, she answers. Rush, what's up?
Tori Babori, Banana Mana 440. Hey. It's been some time, hasn't it? But I am so glad to talk to you.
Oh,
How are you doing?
It's been a while. I'm glad you called. How you been doing? Any new markets coming up? My cousin's going to be back in town looking for some new wares.
Oh, hey, tell him to get in touch with me because I am the man to get you anything that you need in
Oh,
a
I know
rush.
that. Oh, I absolutely know it. Yeah.
Oh,
So what's
yeah,
up? What
yeah.
brings you to calling? What's going on?
Well, I've got a bit of an odd request, and I'd like for you to keep this one under your hat if possible. Can you do that?
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Give me 1 second. And you hear like a muffling on the phone and some talking in the background. You're kind of mumble like, "Hold on, I'll be right back." Then she gets back. Oh, okay. I stepped out. What's this about, Rush? What's going on?
Yeah, all right. I needed some passes to get into the Apollo building, and I was thinking since you handle their trash, maybe you'd be able to rustle something up that has been taken out of the building.
Oh, okay. So you need to get into the executive zone. That's where the Apollo building is. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we have any passes. I mean, what is this about, Rush? Is this on the up and up, or is this something I should be worried about being attached to?
It's on the up and up and up, but it's something that's probably best if if this was something to be acquired and somehow find its way into my pockets, then, nobody would have to know you were even involved.
Okay. All right. Here's what I can do. And yeah, Rush, why don't you roll a 1d10? Let me know if it's under your luck. I want to know.
Oh, thank You've got a huge luck
We
stat.
could be waste technicians.
Yay!
Already we're
It's
helping
under
you.
my luck.
I love how high your luck is. It's so good.
Me too. I was so nervous because this is my first time playing red, right? So I was like, I need high luck.
It's really paid
Some-
off for you in some key
It
moments.
has.
To be
Oh,
lucky.
yeah. Rush has been the lucky one. Okay. Yeah, Rush. I haven't found any passes. You know how it is. Usually, lost and found things. It goes to be destroyed or turned back in if it's still active. But here's what I can do. We've been working on some of the new lines running out of the executive zone. We've got construction going on under the city. I could at least get you in. I could get you in through our current construction. That would get you behind the walls. You'd be in the executive zone. I can't get you passes. So, as you know, if anybody stops you looking for papers, you're on your own. But I can get you in. That's the best I can do, Rush.
Well, you know what? That is sweet, and that is great to hear. Just give me one moment, so I'll pass this on to the team. There's a chance that they could get us in through some construction underneath the building. We have the passes. It's just we hopefully won't draw enough attention for people to have to look at them. What do you say? Do we take it?
Is this trash
There-
We gotta-
construction?
Trash
We don't
construction.
actually have to do the construction or work on the trash lines, Hades. It's
Yeah.
just
But are we
Just an
gonna
excuse.
crawl through trash?
no.
No,
I think we have to take any option that we get, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if they're 4 legit passes, at least they'll pass the computer. We don't know that about our clone passes, so.
Yeah. This way we can get in without having to have anybody look at the passes.
We'll need to change our getup.
Yeah, you cannot get any stains on that. I'm serious.
Rush, your nipples won't survive.
There may be butter on the inside of this, just so you know.
We'll get ourselves some high vis, some hard hats.
I mean, I've got some, but they're non-functional. How
I'm
should I
sure
say?
Rush can get us the appropriate clothing.
All right. Now Tori's waiting on me, so I need to give her an answer.
Hey, pull the
Is it
trigger,
yes?
man. Let's
for
do it. It's good cover.
Tori, that's going to be a yes and a huge thank you from me. I will give your cousin a discount, and I give you a discount. Okay?
Oh, I love
No,
it, Rush.
just the cousin.
Yeah, just don't forget, when you set up the next market, shoot me a message. Let me know. My cousin's going to be here the next couple months, so anytime, hopefully within that. Aside from that, yeah, I'll send the info on where to go to get in through here. When you get to the construction site, just make sure you ask for Ash, and he'll get you in. I'll send the notice that you guys are passed through. That'll get you into the executive zone. I hope it helps. After that, you're on your own.
That's a huge help, and thank you so much. Again, if anybody talks to us, your name won't even come up, all right?
As always. Thanks so much, Rush. Take care.
Thank you.
Been right there. Let's take our 5-minute break. I know we're on a limited time today, so let's take a quick 5-minute bio break. The team seems to have a couple access passes. They forged a couple others. They have Tori hooked them up through waste management, through a construction under the city to at least get into the executive zone. Let's see how that all pans out after our break. Everybody in chat, don't go anywhere. I'm going to leave the mics hot, so if you want to chat with the players or hear the plans, you can. Take care. We'll be right back.
Oh, thank goodness, because I forgot to go before we started. And I have a tiny, tiny bladder, which is my thing. My little rant before I dash to the bathroom is why are movies so freaking long nowadays? And no intermission. I saw Avengers Infinity War in Switzerland, and guess what? Those Europeans, they're living in 2050. The rest of us schmucks are back in the Dark Ages because they put an interval in there. Mwah. God bless them. Love it. And that's it from me. I'll
Good
throw
one.
that over to you, Brandon.
Food for thought. Food for thought. So, why are movies so long these days? I think in most cases it works out better. I don't know about all of you, but I thought that the Snyder Cut was excellent and totally worth watching 4 hours of it. I totally agree, Dan. 4-hour movie in the theater is a bit much. You need an intermission for that for sure. Although, if I got the opportunity, I would watch the 3 extended cut Lord of the Rings in the theater. I would totally do that.
With no breaks?
I think there would have to be breaks, like bio breaks between movies or something like that. But I would definitely do it.
No breaks would be really ambitious.
Yeah, because it's like 12 hours long.
Yeah.
I've done the marathon before. It's been a few years, but that's a good marathon.
Oh yeah. Do you include the old cartoon of The Hobbit?
Oh, maybe. Oh, I haven't seen that one in so long. I remember the dancing scenes being like really awkward because it looks really the way it was animated. Because I'm trying to remember they rotoscoped or something. I'm trying to remember the term.
That
So
seems like it'd be about right.
yeah, so they drew over live recording, so it's got all of the movement, but it's cartoony and there's a slight uncanny valley there for me.
Yeah. No, I think that next time that should go into the mix.
Yeah, you think so?
Mm-hmm.
So it's The Hobbit, so it would have to come first. Yeah,
I feel like it. Yeah.
yeah, for sure. I guess it's better
Wait,
than watching the Hobbit trilogy first and then doing Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
I'm at a Lord of the Rings marathon with no bathroom breaks.
Yeah.
What? No, you'll die. It'll be like the lady who tried to hold in her Wii to win a Nintendo Wii and died. It's terrible.
I heard about
God,
that.
that was awful. Yeah, that was
You can't
awful.
talk about that.
You can. Sorry to bring the mood down, but I'm just
Also-
telling everyone, if you need to go, go.
Also- I always
Yeah.
remember hearing this when I was younger. You should always make sure to go before you get in the car, because if you get into a car accident with a full bladder, it's even
You
worse.
pee yourself?
Oh, well, probably that too, but I think it's also more dangerous.
Do you mean, oh, right. Oh, because you could, like, rupture something.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Oh. Oh, dear. Because that's most of my driving. I mean, I always go before I, like, leave. But, like, I've been on car rides where I'm like, if I don't get home in the time that Google Maps says it will take, that's it. I'm gonna have to jump out mid-traffic. I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Are we saying you're paying the extra charge for ruining a taxi cab? with a
I've never done that. No, we're talking about holding in your pee.
right. So
Because we
I
started...
have one. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, you go. I just said I
Was that-
started this complaint by talking about how long movies are, and I like to go to the bathroom like a regular person, and they don't do no
Nope.
intervals. So,
You may not. You must hold it in. I remember being really drunk once
That's
and like getting a cab on the way home, and like right near my home, there's like where I was living is like 3 roundabouts in a row. And for American audience, a roundabout is like a circular road
We have those.
where everyone can join one at a time.
We
You've
still
got like
have
Do you not
3.
Do you not have roundabouts?
We do have roundabouts.
Oh,
Yeah,
What's
we got them in
why
Canada too.
I've
Yeah,
seen
but-
The Simpsons.
We have roundabouts everywhere here, where I live.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought it was a thing that America didn't have roundabouts.
Maybe
No,
they
they're here.
Restrictions.
maybe they
American
just
don't
don't
like
have intense ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
they're
there was
not like
3
7-lane ones or anything like that.
There was 3 little ones, like right before my house. So I'm super drunk in this cab, and this cab is one of those, real cowboy drivers, and he's swinging around these roundabouts, and I'm going, oh,
Oh no.
oh,
Oh no.
and he literally pulls up outside my house, and I throw the door open and just go, like,
Someone-
saved $80, saved $80. Okay.
Someone drove me home from a party once where I had to. It was a drinking game, and I ended up having to consume like a whole glass of rum. Add to that, I'd already been drinking throughout the night. It was not a good idea. Don't do this, anyone.
Don't do
This is
this.
why
Don't
this
do
is
it.
why I can't drink spiced rum anymore.
Yeah, and so my friend drove me home, and I had already had a bit of a vom in the toilet, very respectfully, because I am a good guest. So even though I had double vision, I
was
crawled on
full
my
on.
hands and knees because I was like, "There's gotta be a cleaning cupboard in here somewhere," and I found the spray and wipe, and I wiped down the toilet seat, and I thought I was so subtle. And apparently I'd been in there vomiting for like an hour. Anyway,
That is not
I completely missed the second movie. They drove me home, and I'm like, I'm fairly sure I'm gonna vom again. I'm so sorry, but thankfully I brought a cheese platter and a whole bunch of stuff, so I had an insulated shopping bag. And let me tell you, if you think you're gonna vom, and you're in a car, bring an insulated shopping bag. Always look for that because obviously, it does its job. It keeps it all in.
Not
Okay.
having one. I mean,
Yeah.
Okay, with that, let's go.
I came back to a weird conversation, but it's all good.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't. No, you
hey,
didn't.
we've all
Fine.
been there. We've all been there.
We're
All
all
right, we're
friends.
back.
Come on.
I think that emoji summarizes it all from Dan right there in chat.
Wait, I want to try
Uh,
to face.
Sorry, Dan.
I'm not
Oh.
sorry, Dan.
All
We've all
right.
been there. We've all been there.
I don't apologize in 2022.
Drink responsibly, people. Drink responsibly.
And bring an insulated bag.
And bring an insulated
Yeah.
bag.
If you're
All
gonna
right.
spew it is.
So, excuse me. The team basically, Rush pulled some of his connections. He was able to hit up his new hookup at Waste Management and at least get the into the executive zone without having to go through front security, whether through monorail or main gates and entrances. You at least have that in. Aside from that, he was able to hit up his Power Independent Bob Higgins hookup and get a couple temporary intern passes for his corporation. That'll get you into the executive zone. As if you're living in the Canap, it'll look like you belong there. And then he was able to use his forgery to make a couple extra passes. So now everybody has passes. Who has the original 2? Who has the 2 forged ones? I'm curious. Rush.
would
Who
like
did,
an
Rush. Who
original
did you?
pass.
Who did you hand which ones to? Because Rush has them. Who did you
Yeah.
hand which ones to?
That's an easier way of doing it.
And
Make
maybe
friends.
Rush is the only one that knows.
Yeah, maybe I mix them all up and pass them out.
What if
Like
he doesn't even
shuffling
know?
cards.
You could do that. Yeah. You want to
Yeah,
do it like
that's what I'll
that?
do. I'll shuffle them up and just pass them out randomly so we don't even know.
Okay.
We don't even
No
know.
one's
I
gonna
like that.
know.
Yeah.
We- that.
Do
Plausible
we have some-
deniability.
Although there's a part of me that thinks I should slip one of the real ones to Hades just to make sure she can
We
get
get the
into
job
sensitive
done?
areas.
You don't believe that she can talk her way out?
Probably could.
Talk her way out of anything.
All right,
Oh,
then that's
boy.
okay. We'll keep it all random.
She needs a real bag.
Hades
Now,
looks.
my
Hades looks
question-
down. Hades looks down and realizes that Rush handed her like a receipt for some kibble he bought like a week ago. It's not even an access pass.
Sour cream and
I
onion.
like-
It was good.
Now, my question is, are we gonna go get our guns? We gonna go
Yeah,
back to the
I-
restaurant?
I had the same question. Do we have time to nip back over there and hand in our tickets?
Is it
Yeah,
on
you have
route?
time.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
let's
you can
that.
do whatever you want. It's nighttime, but it's the weekend. This is Night City. Things
I
go
think-
on all night.
I think we should get our guns now because if we leave it later, we'll forget, and then you'll lose the ticket, and then it'll just be a whole thing.
Hopefully, we're not persona non grata, and they don't.
You're pretty
Do we even pay our bill?
Well, we can do that when we get there.
Okay, let's do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I
go
mean,
ahead
if you
go back.
go back and you say, "Oh my gosh, I forgot to pay for my bill. Can I do it?" They're not going to kick you out if you're offering to
I thought
pay.
I thought it was on the AI, honestly. So
Yeah, so did I. Anyway, let's get our
yeah,
guns.
I'd like my
Let's do
Yeah, I'd
that.
like my shiny gun back.
Yeah.
You
So
can do
we'll go
that.
there.
Yeah, you head back
Let's
to the restaurant tower in Little Europe, where you went to the Crest. You go down to the main lobby. You just do a little pit stop, and it's the same girl there that was hours earlier. She's still on her shift, and messing around on her agent. You walk up. Yeah, can I help you?
Yeah,
Okay.
we'd like to get our stuff back.
Oh yeah, no problem. Checking
Right.
out. You got your tags.
Yep. Hand them over.
Yep.
She goes in, plugging them in one at a time. The things, conveyor belts over, opens one at a time. You guys see your items, anybody that left things, and you're able to take them.
Great.
Ah, my chromed out Eagle Tech. Ah, yes. With its smart link. Feels good to be attached to my brain again. Just make sure it all syncs
Yeah.
up with my neural link before I put it away in its holster.
Yeah, what does it feel like if you go too far away? Is it like when your Bluetooth headphones are like the phone's too far away? Can you feel
Is
it?
it beeping constantly?
Where is gun? Where is gun?
And the girl just kind of smiles as you all take your items and says, "Oh, you're welcome. Glad I could help."
Yeah, I'll tip her.
Yeah.
Can have 5
What's like
eddies.
standard? I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't.
she
I'll be
smiles.
real. I don't know. I don't understand the rate of eddies, and I never will.
I refuse to.
Yeah, I refuse to. I'm gonna say 20 eddies. I don't know.
It's quite a lot.
That's a lot.
We don't tip in Australia, so I've never.
Well,
understood.
the economy isn't like modern day dollars as well. It's not like an equivalent.
Yeah.
Things cost like, generally a single eddy goes like a lot further than $1.
Well, I already said 20, and I can't go back.
Jesus
That's it.
Ladies didn't
Yeah,
check
her-
anything. Ladies not tipping.
Her eyes takes the tips from everyone, but when Allie gives a tip, her eyes just like light. She's like, whoa, thank you so much. Actually,
That was
pays
my
attention.
tip too.
It's like, yeah.
You like
it's from the
BDs? Check
podcast.
out Alley Cats.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it makes me look like a bit of a big shot, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
Laying down
Okay,
a
got our
fat
guns.
tip.
Are we gonna go disguised? Are we gonna go like as a construction crew,
If you want,
or are we just?
yeah, you guys
I
have
mean,
a moment
ideally, we
where
don't get
you're
food at all.
where you can either discuss plans in the cab on the way towards the executive zone. You could also stop at that 24-hour cafe just to chat for a moment, since you don't really have a home base. It's up to you, or you can chat standing out in the street before you call a cab. But I do agree.
Well-
I think you guys should discuss amongst yourselves the plan or what you're doing.
Yeah. Where are we go? Are we going straight there?
We got.
Rush-
Do we want to?
Sorry, you.
Is
go.
there a time limit on this thing, or can we? You know,
Well, we
Getting
got to get
late.
there while this guy Ash
I-
is working.
You know,
I think time is
Right.
probably of the essence.
okay, cool. Well, that means we gotta hit it up tonight. So, are we going all in on this cover story as a construction crew?
Might as well, right? Rush, are you able to get us some uniforms, some coveralls, something nondescript?
I think.
Maybe we can grab it and pick it up en route.
Yeah, I think I could probably come up with something.
Right.
Oh yeah, you know.
Do I
Rush
look
can
at my
source-
contacts for this, or is it just
No,
something
not at all.
I
And this,
can
as a fixer, as you source anything up to whatever, 100 on rank 4. You're up to your rank now. Like you can get all the way up to like exotic, I believe, or right below. I need to double
I
check
think
that.
super luxury is what I'm
Ex-
at now.
Yeah, so getting some, getting suits or costumes or construction, like super easy for you. Yeah.
Ooh,
Thank you,
I'll
Mr.
keep that in
So,
mind.
yeah, super luxury items for on a case by case basis.
Rush.
Yeah.
I want a hat that glows.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's underground,
Hi,
so
Viz.
sure.
Okay.
All right.
Somebody meets us in a street corner, like just drops a duffel bag with all the
Yeah.
stuff in it.
Seems
The,
right.
the problem is figuring out which duffel bag is yours
Yeah.
in
Rush
the
is.
midst of all these drop-offs in Night City.
Dead drops.
Yeah. All these drops.
hey man, I think you got my duffel bag. Like open it up. It's just a bag of kittens.
Oh yeah. So mine is camo. There we. Thanks.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Oh wait, no, this is hamsters. Hold on.
Who's running a hamster ring in Night City? That's what I
Yeah,
want.
hamster fighting ring.
Yeah.
I think they race them. I think they put them in the balls and then race them.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, yes.
I would watch
Hey,
that.
that's a power source right
I
there.
would probably watch. It's probably
Yeah.
on YouTube already.
But Rush is able to
Smash
access
sales.
one of those sort of city shops that does supplies and things for city workers, where like you usually have to show employment. It's usually government funded, discounted, sanctioned, and badged and all that sort of stuff. But Rush is able to get it even without being an actual employee.
Nice.
Little montage of him walking in, saying hi, getting the gear,
Strapping
tipping
on.
his hat to the ladies.
How's your family?
Yeah, yeah.
He walks away. The ladies are
Ooh.
like, "Ooh."
Wait, where's my fan?
There it is.
But
All right, so coveralls and hard hats. Let's go.
Right?
We can put that right over our corp gear.
truth.
No, I don't want any stains.
Well then.
I'm sorry.
You could cover. You could
I'm-
put these overalls over your nicer clothing if you wanted to. It would fit. You know, these are kind of like throwovers.
Allie, I think there's already going to be stains at least on the inside of Rush's.
Blood stains.
Oh god,
And butter.
that's horrible.
And butter.
Jogger's nip.
Fine. All right.
Yeah, it means we can
But you're
switch
paying
mode, which
for-
is pretty cool.
You're paying for dry cleaning, though.
Yeah,
I feel like that's fair.
I guess. It's not my
Right.
fault that this had.
It is
Whatever.
your fault. You didn't put on the powder.
Should we go see how our betters live?
Didn't tell me what the powder was for.
Who's going to pay for Rush's new nipples?
I'm sure you
Ooh.
can find a Ripper dog.
That'd be
Actually,
crazy.
this
Get
is
chromed out nips.
Yeah, Cypress would like that.
Or
And this would
LEDs.
never happen. This would never happen again. You'd never have chafed nipples again.
That's true.
In fact, they would just polish them.
That's true.
All right, we gotta get moving. We gotta get moving.
Yeah.
We have to. We absolutely
Oh
need
my
to keep
God.
I'll allow
get
this.
this
I've been-
train.
Yeah, all this conversation has been happening while in the combat, while in combat cab or the cab running for Rush
Yeah.
to buy the clothes. You guys throwing it on, heading towards the executive zone. So it's didn't really eat up
Nice.
a lot of time. But yeah, conversation's coming to an end as the cab is pulling up, kind of on the south side of the executive zone. If you're looking at the map here on Roll20, here I'll bring it a little bit closer. But it's gonna be the south side, kind of the Haywood side of the executive zone. And you're kind of by that entrance right over here. There's this where the highway leads in, one of the streets. You're kind of off to the side of that where they're working on some of the waste management tunnels and things that were under the city. And you see the construction site. Cab pulls up, lets you out. You know, you can basically see a bunch of people working over there. Let me get some urban renewal sounds going in Sirenscape. But yeah, you all get out of the cab. Give me a perception roll, everybody.
Friend. The perception roll.
16.
Let me adjust my points into threat detection.
Lucky
I
13.
feel like that's my default while I'm just hanging out.
Yeah. When you're not quipping.
Doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
I'm the one rolling the crit fails tonight.
Crazy. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be someone's turn every session.
That's right.
Well, you know, these are good enough to
Seven.
get some of the basics here. Rush might get a little bit more, obviously. Bud's focused on getting the overalls right or something. But as you pull up, yeah, you see an active construction site going. You can see that it's dug out into the ground, almost valleys underneath the big security wall. You can see the support beams up. You see lighting going in. You can even see like makeshift tracks where they have like carts going in, pulling materials in and out. There's people coming and going. It's an active construction site. You even see some drones going around, some of those huge giraffes kind of chuck, just like marching down by the construction site, hauling materials. But as you walk up, you see, you know, some people kind of turning their heads looking at you all like a little bit confused on why you should be there. But Rush, out of all of this crowd of construction, you do notice that there is like one guy in particular that stands out amongst the others. They're all wearing their hard hats and overalls and construction gear, but he seems to have some type of like digital iPad. You can see holograms of like blueprints and things as he's scrolling around and almost giving orders to other people.
So I'll go up to him and say, "Hey, I'm looking for Ash."
Yeah, that's me.
All right. I suppose you must have gotten a call about us.
Oh, yeah, you Rush?
That's right.
Yeah, no problem. Wait right here. And he walks over, starts talking to some of the workers by the cart.
Does anyone
What?
read lips?
Should
Oh.
should we be doing something?
Does anybody read lips? Have lip reading?
No.
Anybody have an audio suite? Any type of cyber hearing?
Nope.
Okay, Rush, you can give me a perception. It'll be really difficult, but you can give me just a generic perception.
Ooh,
Oh, whoa!
is a 31.
And yeah.
Oh my god! Oh
Sure.
my god!
There it is.
You're gonna
That's why.
calm down.
That's why Phil failed, so he could pass the luck over.
Teleoptics.
That was amazing. Yeah, you notice Ash over there talking to some of the workers at the cart, and he's actually complaining a little bit. You can overhear him talking to the workers like, "Look, we got to get these people in. Just got to do whatever Tori says. But look, let's get them in. Get back to work. Just get them on a cart. Get them in the city. Like he's setting it up to where you guys can get in as planned, as he was told to. But you can tell he's not happy with it. He's kind of bitching to the other workers about having to take the time to deal with this and do this. And the other workers are kind of talking, well, what the hell is this? Like, what are they doing? I don't know. Just keep my nose out of it. Obviously, it's up to no good.
Gall.
Say no.
Then he comes back. Yeah, I can get you on one of these carts. We'll get you in right now.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you.
Sure. Yeah, he kind of walks you over. Gestures. You're basically looking at these carts, very similar to like mining carts, just a little more modern, almost like a go-kart style in frame, but just hollowed out to hold material. You guys can climb in them.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you do that. And,
Climbing in.
yeah, you guys get into it, and the carts take off. They go much faster than expected, almost like a little bit of a ride. But you go about 1.5 miles, almost 2 miles. Probably about a mile and a half into the exec zone. Passing the wall, you can tell you're going blocks in. And as you're going, you see people working on construction. You see support beams holding up parts of the city. You can see where the old N cart used to run, where it was once flooded after the Fourth Corp War. You can see all the waste management piping and things that they're working on. But you pass that, and you get kind of a little bit beyond. And the guy in the front cart just says, hey, this is where you can go. You got any one of these entrances will take you up into the zone. Good luck. Kind of turns around, cart goes. He rides back, and you're basically looking at these, ladders that go up to these manhole entrances. Those big metal platform discs that you lift up out of the street to climb up out, little sewer entrances, drain runoffs. But you got 2 options there.
Well, it looks like we'll be making our own way back.
That's fine.
Yeah. I mean,
We can just come back down here and hitch a ride, right? Someone will stop for us.
Maybe.
or there's gonna be carts that just go along. I don't know. We'll figure that out once we get to where we need to go.
Let me pop my head up, see what's going on street side.
Be careful with your head.
I'm the most careful with my head.
Yeah, give me a stealth roll and then give me a perception roll.
Okay, I will. It's getting towards the end, so it's luck time.
Yeah, do it.
Oh, the luck.
Totally matter. I'll add 3 for my stealth. My stealth's pretty good. Okay,
Ooh.
22.
Yeah, like a ninja. Yeah,
Alright.
you lift up the thing. You can see cars going by. Even when you lift it, like a car rolls over you. Wheels on either side and goes like you're in the street. You can see,
Okay.
Some living housing complexes, some canaps. You can see some corporate towers. You can see, some shopping buildings just at a glance, like no details, but that you can see you're in the exec zone. People walking down the sidewalk, cars going. No one notices you.
Okay, but it's quite busy where we are.
Oh yeah. Nighttime in the executive zone.
Biggest-
People coming and going. Things are still open.
When I'm crossing a street, I want people to notice me.
Do we down the bottom there? Are there any like cones or anything like that you could use to demark an area?
Yeah. You can see all kinds of anything you can think of on a typical construction site. Sure, you can find it down there.
Hey, pass me up some of that cones and tape, hey?
Sorry.
Okay.
Pass
I'm
it on.
gonna quick look around with it popped open, and then I'm gonna pop it open, climb out, and start just purposefully like just putting out cones and signal for the others to come up, just so we don't get run over as we come out of the thing. And it looks like we're officially there. We're doing some work on the sewer grate.
Yeah, give me a 1d10. Let me know if it's under your luck. A lot of lucky moments, huh?
Are you lucky? Are you lucky?
It is under my luck. Yeah, I got
Nice.
a 1 under my luck of 5. Yeah.
Yeah, you lift it up, and at the moment that you lift up, traffic actually, it's a red light across the intersection just on the edge of the block. No cars coming. You're able to easily get up, lay out some cones. However you want to do it, you can do it.
So I'll make just a little box around our thing with, tape it off, and they're very, very inconspicuous, as in just being in plain sight and working at a steady pace,
Yeah, you set it all up. People on the sidewalk, they might glance for a moment, but then they just continue on. It absolutely looks like you belong there and you're doing your job.
Nice. Okay.
So in my experience, construction crews do as little as possible.
Yeah. Usually
Is there-
snack
question.
a lot.
Can I roll to see if there's a stop sign? One of those handheld stop signs, like stop slow.
Yeah, there is. Like I said, anything that you guys can think of construction site-wise, all those things are down there. Sure.
Nice.
Hades will bring that up.
Great.
Okay.
You're gonna do the stop slow.
Oh yeah, no, while people are getting situated, she's just gonna be standing there holding the stop sign up.
Okay. Yeah, you get up, you do the stop sign. Bud was lucky enough to get, the cones up, the rope. It's believable. You're holding it. When the light changes, cars come. They kind of stop. Ones go, and then they're kind of going around or turning down the other street. What's everybody else doing? Everybody else coming up out? Everybody let me know what
Yeah.
you're doing.
We're just looking nonchalant. Looking like I'm talking to Rush about like, the problem with that is it's all gotta be moved over.
Yeah, gaskets and
Yeah.
sewer.
Yeah. It's the pipes. Yeah, it's all the pipes gotta go. They gotta get rid of them.
Bolt loose.
Nice. Yeah. All of you get up. You're able to stand around in that section that Bud is roped off and coned off. Hades kind of keeping that stop up so traffic is diverted. You guys are kind of talking, pretending like you belong there. You're pointing at the manhole like you're doing construction things, and it's believable. No one's paying attention. The regular residents. It's nighttime. You are officially in the executive zone right now. This is where we'll end our session. We'll start right here next Thursday, same place, same time, continuing on right at this moment. I know we got to get going because of scheduling with Phil, so I do want to let everybody know in chat. Make sure you check out the links in the chat. Dan's going to drop them there. Links to all our players. We all have lots of streaming and content going on. We would love the support. Give us a follow. Give us a subscribe. Aside from that, let me remind you, show some love to Sirenscape. Follow and subscribe to Sirenscape on both Twitch and on YouTube, and make sure you share the videos and the channels around. We would really appreciate the support. It's the reason we're here, and we want to spread that around, show some love to Sirenscape. Check out the tool, their app. Check out what it does, adding sounds and effects to your gameplay. It's amazing. So shout out to Sirenscape. Shout out to everybody in chat being here. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Maximum.